So about a couple of weeks ago, um, I'm not sure exactly what was happening at that point, but I believe it was like at a point where they were really doing, the reality twists pretty hard, pushing that and making it so like I was really doubting, like, is this, you know, real life or, some kind of simulation or a matrix or what the hell is going on? They had things like so, like, confused for me that I was just like, you know, really like needing to be on solid earth again, you know? So one of the things I did, was I just decided to just get off TikTok, okay? Because there have been points in time, since I started being targeting that I just decided like to take a break from TikTok. And those were the times that I really felt the best, okay? And I ended up coming back to TikTok, kind of by the people targeting me or the AI or whatever, kind of like luring me back, I would check in from time to time and there would be some kind of message like, letting me know that, since I was ignoring them, they were going to forsake me and not help me with anything. And, I'm kind of, like I was at the time thinking, how the hell did you help me in any way? Because pretty much every message that I would get from these people was a double-edged sword. Like they'd send me something to help me, and the rest of the message would be flashing or, mixed messages to lead me further astray or whatever. Okay. There was never any video that was just like straightforward helping me. Okay. So I was like, got back on TikTok back then, and for round two of everything. Okay. So at this point, I'm just like, the hell with that. I'm returning to reality if that exists. All right. And I just got off TikTok. Okay. So I ended up making a backup account during that time and just kind of going in a completely different theme. And my theme was basically just decoding the whole propaganda aspect of everything and the brainwashing and the MK Ultra. Okay. And really that time away from TikTok allowed me to start seeing things that I wasn't seeing before and realizing how much of my targeting was MK Ultra and brainwashing. Okay. And that really helped me to like gain a lot of freedom from that. I'm not going to say it's 100% gone, because I still run into triggers. But, I am able to have like a much more normal functional life without being attacked constantly. Okay. So, an interesting kind of point about this was during the process of just like stepping away, I decided to kind of look back through my old videos and things that I did like before I started being targeted. And it's almost been a year now, you know, since these people or AI or whatever came into my life. Okay. So yeah, like looking at those old videos just made me like really emotional, like, you know, like how happy I was back then, like, when I had no idea about any of this. I was just living my life like any other person. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, I guess you could say, not happy, but naive, right? But, you know, that ignorance just was like, wow, you know, it's so different now. You know, just what I know now is just like, and, you know, all that I've been through, and, you know, like looking back to that time before that is like, kind of like looking at a different person, you know? And I'm able to reshare those videos and, you know, repost or whatever, and, you know, go back to those videos now without having that same, like, just feeling of sadness for losing that, you know, part of me, really. But I wouldn't trade it. I'd rather know, you know, I'd rather know what's going on and see, you know, things than be blind. So, yeah. And I have a feeling that everything happens for a reason, you know. Nothing is coincidence, okay? So it's all part of some kind of divine plan. So that was my path to be here where I am right now, and this whole journey to get here. And then whatever comes next is also part of the plan. But I don't have the, at least yet, the power of seeing into the future like these people claim to.